Yo.
Ti aveno rakuen? No, mana. Ona ero nite mapati sorti. Ite veno.
Lana,
Oh,
mahilo talavi. Ora,
Ero. Nuiti.
Lana,
this is already.
dia anua ite atiro. Meno.
Alright guys, we're back on that Lana shit. Probably could have finished it last night. I ended up staying up pretty late trying to figure out the best way to do Warcraft 2. That's kind of fucked. I don't know what I'm doing. I wish I could still get the GOG version. Yeah. So, RE9 after this. Will that affect my feelings on Lana? Probably not. Depends on how raw it is here. What's up, man? Pretty good, pretty tired. Been really bad sleep setup last few days. Yesterday was a little better. Looking forward to starting RE9. That isn't somehow playable on modern hardware? That might be true. If you mean like officially, then there's plenty, but not many that matter. But officially, or unofficially, yeah. Probably play just about everything. Yeah. I mean, there's like command mission and shit. It's not in anything. Mega Man Soccer. There's the Battle Arcade games. Stuff like that. There's like a lot of weird ass ones. Some of the weird ports of old ones. I think all the Game Boy games. Are those on the Classic Collection? Like Mega Man 5 on Game Boy Color, which is a totally new game. Yeah. I mean, pretty much every Mega Man game you should care about is in there. No doubt. Yeah, all the ones that people generally give a shit about, no. Absolutely. Are you playing through Star Force now, then? The nice thing about a lot of those collections, too, other than the DRM and all that bullshit, not so nice, but you can play Japanese versions of some of those, which have different balance, like with Mega Man X7. Gotcha, yeah, that's what I'll do. Star Force will be very far down the line for me. But it's good, it's there for people. I mean, now that they've ported pretty much everything, what are they gonna do? They're out of port. Maybe make a new game, yeah. Which, I mean, they are. But were these guys in the last one? I'm surprised we're seeing a few more things back here.
Patimui. Alai.
So what happens after Dual Override? Either they keep making more new ones, or that's the end of the series again for a while. I want to play through those, but oh hey, music. They've never been on a good enough sale for me, and I can't rent them, so I'm just waiting for the day.
Alai.
Apparently the new one's a little better than the first one, which is cool. I like this music. Now that's coming from someone who didn't like the first one a whole lot, but I've heard opinion I trust pretty well, so might be different depending on what some people think about those games. Access to both of them? Yeah, probably glitz you. They seem neat, but yeah, I don't know. I'd like to try them. The puzzly. Yeah. I didn't even know there was much gameplay. Oh. I have to suck up water. Sound, man. Oh, cool. I hope you enjoy. I'll go through them at some point. I did pick up another VN recently. The escape velocity. It's kind of cool, maybe. But I mean, we'll see. It was on sale, and I still need to go through a couple other ones, so got no lack of VNs. Yeah, I'm doing it through Family Share. Real cool. But yeah, it'll be there for you. Trying to caffeine up to get ready though. Yeah, how much is it over there? I don't remember if you guys have like regional pricing. Ashley, I mean, who knows? It's got Ashcroft's daughter in it. It's one of the main characters. Got Leon. What else do you need? 7 heroes, gotcha. Sure, oh yeah. I mean, I'd be waiting for a sale myself. Even as a Resident Evil super fan. At the time, the swing. Thought we would just have enough time. Guess we need to time that too. There we go. Enough. I'm gonna play that older cinematic platformer. Some World of Darkness or some, I don't remember what it's called. Where you're like a kid. Some alien world. I think he gets fucked up in a lot of the fucking kills, but that's where a lot of people know it from, but kinda to see more like old school cinematic platformers. How they're different from like the indie scene these days. Maybe it was a Darkness? It was Eternal something? I don't remember what it's called. Not Eternal Darkness. Old Prince of Persia and stuff. Although the other ones are more of like an actual challenge. Well, those are all, I think, more challenge ones. I think it was just more of a style of animation and immersion than it was trying to create like a frictionless story-focused type of game like these are. They just happen to have similar kind of animation styles. No, that won't ever get a sequel. When Silicon Knights has been dead forever, and does Nintendo own that IP at this point? The bees, not the bees, the exploding bees. I mean, is there even like many like spiritual successors for that? That'd be where you hope to get something. It's a cool game though. It's neat. Oh really?
Olai. Pamaki muy.
Right. Imagine on a Kickstarter it'd even be hard.
Pamaki. 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 Olai.
People seem to be liking it. The multiplayer stuff's supposed to be cool. From what I've heard is it's kind of like a complete game, but it's just early access because they just want to keep adding more crap. Which I always like that kind of early access, but I haven't played the original. I mean, I've watched it. Maybe I'll just skip the original of Slay the Spire 2s just to upgrade all around. Maybe I'll just do a few. But I mean, I'm not picking it up anytime soon. I still would like to play Mugenics and Cairn and other indies that have come out recently, but all too expensive for me right now. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more that style. I think the multiplayer is a big deal, and then just, I imagine, just more content. I mean, that's the kind of game, though, where it's like the cards and the nitty-gritty and all that stuff is harder to see in like a trailer. I haven't watched much of it, and I haven't heard that much of it, so I'm not the best to talk on it because I haven't even played Slay the Spire. So. Yeah, the multiplayer is supposed to be pretty cool. It's one of the big features, if you will.
Muy.
I never liked the art in Slay the Spire, but I don't know what the new one even looks like. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be a really good card thing. It's probably something you gotta play. I've never thought Slay the Spire looked good at a glance, but I know that if I started playing it, I'd be impressed. If it's as... the parts that are good that people talk about are good, man. And you gotta think too, when the original came out, a card roguelite was not something that every fucking indie was at that point. It is now. Yeah, I've heard Monster Train's really cool too. Monster Train 2 specifically. Yeah, it's just a very saturated thing. But it'll be cool to see what's got Slay the Spire 2's got going on. And for another tedious Planet Lana puzzle. Not this time, actually. Luckily, we could just trip it ourselves.
Olai, muy.
My nose, man. Jesus. Half the reason I get the app. Yeah. That, Linus is dead. Not just stuffy and runny, but like uncomfortable, closer towards the sinus action. I mean, part of it's seasons changing. Part of it was just the way I laid or some shit, who knows. Anyways, it makes me tired as hell. I don't know, Vault of the Void. Majestic deer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might go grab one. Yeah, I don't breathe out my nose as much as I should. Always had issues with it. It's probably part of the reason I got snoring and sleep apnea. Well, not officially yet. I still gotta get the sleep test, but seems to be what the doc thinks it probably is.
Tiai lang no. Flatame. Tenue vindi. Meno. Olai.
Tatan. Ona orin.
Lana.
Tumara venu Lana.
Right.
Dirolo laioni pomana.
Meno. Taatani Orin.
Meno Lana. Ola Iori.
Taatani Orin.
I forgot that existed. How's that been? Guess I've been keeping up with the higher profile IP hard games lately, like I used to, like Hearthstone and all that.
Orin. Ite venolo kuman.
Maintenance mode-ish. They seem to be kind of dropping some of their
Ramai.
heavier spin-offs. I know 2XKO's lost pretty much all of their people already.
Lo anua.
Yeah, I imagine Runeterra is probably slowing down, but
Hola,
yeah, if there's something fun there still for a while. See how I feel after this game. I might take a nap before every night. Oh, they overhauled it to single player, okay. Well, I have to do a puzzle to get up here, bro. Girl. The guy just got up there himself.
Pamakit.
I have to grow this shit. So is there like a some kind of campaign, or do you just fight boss, or what's the structure? I did the tutorials and all that shit, yeah. Oh, you mean the expansions and stuff? I think I did the Underworld Undercity one. Am I supposed to hit this flower then?
Pamakit.
The fuck is the bee?
Olai.
I just blind. Can I fill this? I think this is supposed to be something you can fill, and then there's like a spout there. Okay. This looks like a bunch of bullshit to me, like the box. Okay. Ah, okay. So they're trying to turn it into like a Slay the Spire type of thing. For some reason you could walk on top of it though, despite the water going through it. Whatever, dude. Fucking weird looking shit. Thanks for the help, guy.
Meno Lana. Orin fama alame.
Tata Neori.
Okay. Well, they really flipped the script on that thing, huh? Interesting. I didn't know it was being turned into TV live service roguelite thing. I mean, I guess it makes sense to do instead of push a PvP that didn't work out. Was there even like a competitive esports card game that's like doing well right now? I mean, obviously stuff like Magic's doing just fine, I'm sure, on the card side of things, but the esports scene, or esports centric ones. I don't think any of that's doing anything. I just haven't been paying much attention. I mean, Hearthstone was always the biggest one that was digital. Yeah, the thing about Magic is it still has physical, which probably helps a lot. Not that, I mean, Magic the Gathering, mind you, is like doing bad because it's not what it used to be on players, huh? I mostly talk about the video game side of things. Yeah, I know Magic the Gathering, the cards are really like going like giga hard on what do they like, SpongeBob cards and shit? Holding the Fortnite for cards. Yeah, it sucks for fans who are just like actually into the lore and the tone of it all. Obviously way more people are gonna play because of the crossover stuff, but it does. Kinda fuck with it a bit, I look back. No, stream's still on. They're standard legal now too, really. Huh. How do we do? Oh yeah. I have to combine them. Okay. Cool. Yeah, hasn't it been actually helping a lot? A lot of new people getting into it. Like I said, I feel like Magic, who knows on the esports digital side of things, but I'm pretty sure the cards and all that dude behind. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people who really care about like the integrity of it and all that kind of stuff are gonna lose on that, sadly, but it works for a reason, right? People love IPs and nostalgia and crossovers, collecting. To be real, I'm sure a lot of people who buy those don't actually even play. It's cool to have the cards. I guess the question would be if it hurts it long term, like if you lose your hardcore fans, possibly because of stuff like that. For a short-term gain from people who just are buying them for quick collection. That like a big thing. The thing is, it's not like the game has changed. It's just like some of the aesthetics and lore and stuff. So, really, I mean, it's not like you're losing out on the actual like playing part of it. It's more the aesthetics. I don't know. I'd be curious to see if they actually lose a lot of hardcore people. I mean, I would imagine an influx of new people, like even if it's just like 10% of the people who buy these cards actually stick around and play it. I mean, that's a win for the, it's a win for Wizards of the Coast. And I don't know. I don't imagine having more people playing Magic is a bad thing. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not quite. We're going through all these old memories and stuff, but I mean, yeah, sure, things are raw for her right now, but they've really been like that. Like things haven't felt that, like we've been through this big journey of extreme events and emotions and inner turmoil. Like, yeah, she's been scolded a little bit, but I mean, I think it's like she saves her entire village in the first game. She runs through every single hyper crazy place. It's nothing. It's hard to really. I mean, sure, she probably still has like, you know, doubts and issues, but I don't think it comes through very strong to have like an entire fucking one of those sections that like fucking every game and its brother has. The like theme park ride of trauma or memories or flashbacks or whatever. Code V and all that kind of crap. I don't know what. I need to coin a fucking term for that, a proper term, because it's like in the past I feel like 15 years it's something you see like way too often. I mean, I get it for something like this with no dialogue. I get what it's supposed to represent, but I just not a. I don't really think I'm emotionally there with it. Zealous? I don't think I am. I don't know what you mean, like what you're referring to specifically. What about current Final Fantasy fans? Like, in reference to Magic? Like you're not into like having your character be in places and then you're supposed to pop off. But you like the IP, games? You'd have to elaborate. Because I don't know what you consider the fan base to be. Oh, like Final Fantasy Defenders. I think there's people like that for 14. I don't know. I've never met anybody who's like, Final Fantasy can do no wrong. I mean, people donk on 16 and 15. I feel like if anything, there's pretty good reason and pretty healthy criticism of Final Fantasy since pretty much like 13, like pretty heavily. Now 14, I mean, there's definitely like a fervent fan base that will defend everything, but I mean, MMO's become a heavier part of people's lives, so... I think they could do no wrong. What the thing is that people are disappointed that was our trilogy. I mean, I'm not saying those kinds of people don't exist, but I wouldn't generalize them like that. I wouldn't say most FF fans care. Any FF fan I've met cares about whether people like Expedition 33. I mean, I've seen like very heavy duty like JRPG fans who feel that way because it's not Eastern made or something, which I think is stupid, but I haven't met, and I'm sure they exist, like heavy 7 remake trilogy defenders. Sorry, Goda. We'll get there. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't people like that and that you haven't experienced that. I just think generalizing it's probably not true. I would really like to think that. Well, there's probably Giga FF defenders. I feel like the series has been criticized pretty heavily and is splintered into like MMO people and all that stuff. I would generalize a larger amount, and not, I wouldn't even say a lot, but a larger amount of maybe JRPG fans who feel that way about Expedition 33. But on the flip side, it's really just like people who just don't like new thing that people like, right? It's like contrarian, just a different flavor of contrarian. Either those people are even actually big JRPG. A JRPG purist. Yeah, really need to get. Sure, I mean, maybe you know better. I think it's just the use of a generalization of Final Fantasy fans. You're talking more like fringe purists, like super fans, maybe there is a fandom thing going on there. I don't know. It's like, but I would consider myself like a fan of Final Fantasy generally. But maybe when you talk about a fan, you mean someone who's like, it's part of their personality kind of fan, or it's like I like Final Fantasy. But I mean, obviously, not that me feeling away. It means that what is a Final Fantasy fan, and do you have to be like in the Discord and jack off to Tifa every night and have a Sephiroth poster on your wall and have really strong opinions about something? Okay, really? Huh. So there's certain communities within maybe the Final Fantasy fandom feel that way. That's probably better. Not every night. You gotta swap off the Lulu or something. Not her name in 10. Okay, I got it right. 2 top. All 3. Mid. I typed mid. Do it wrong. Oh, it's not all 3. I mean, I have seen, like, I see contrarians for everything, just because this places are frequent. A lot of losers. They'll take different forums and use different arguments and stuff to try to, like, legitimize what's knee-jerk contrarianism. I don't mind people being critical of things that are good or things that are popular, and they might have real reasons. But yeah, one of the ones I'll see with Expedition 33 is just kind of, you know, like dunking on like the East or Ubisoft or the French making like a JRPG, certain tones of story and stuff, maybe portraying what the genre's about. But it's like I don't think those people have played a lot of JRPGs, and I also think it's completely just non-criticism. It's rooted almost more in like a gatekeeping. And thanks for the shit, brother. We didn't have to kill him like we do every other innocent creature. But to say it's like all the Final Fantasy fans, I couldn't say on that. I don't know. I think that's probably a little general. I guess in my experience, I a lot of healthy criticism of Final Fantasy. I think if this was like right after FF10, maybe like if FF10 was the last Final Fantasy that came out and Expedition 33 came out like the same day or something, I don't know how that would ever happen, and obviously the visuals would be totally different. Maybe I could imagine that being more of a thing, like when Final Fantasy was like in its height. But I don't think that. I mean, there are people that way. I just don't think it's as general. Gotcha. I feel it.
Tu maralana, fatane. Lo talavi, narameo.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm not really in like a. Shouldn't we make this back at home? Does this need to be fresh? Are you like afraid of spilling it? Or did he bring her here? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm kind of glued to there. I don't know if I go out of my way to avoid any, but I've never felt like the desire to like specifically seek out one kind of community for something. Like a place for the community, which is, I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but I just tend to not stick to like one game or thing too hard. I'll interact with, you know, like Drakengard people or FF14 people, but not really, I'm not really agreeing myself in one of those yet, so I don't have that much experience.
Lana, attiro l'antro ma Ola yorim.
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking like, I mean, super fans who'd buy anything anywhere, that's what they're betting on, right? That there are people who will get into new activities because their character is shirtless on it. So of course. And I guess some people make that their personality. The suits wouldn't do it if they didn't exist. Hazelnut coffee. I got some pumpkin Colombian. I'll get some more. Sloppy Joe.
Meno.
Not a big sloppy
Hola.
Joe. But I guess it depends on what it is. Or like what kind or who's making them. I don't know. Okay. The animal's dead now.
Yeah. Muy. Ramai.
Venu, Lana.
The people are evil. They're ruining the environment.
Ite oimayem, Lana. Meno.
Meno. Olai. Olai, muy.
But then this time it's personal. Time to get lost in a maze of metal again. Well, not lost, but less interesting visual. Can I even like sneak up on it? Bro, I'm trying to get you to go this way, man. Go. Running. Oh. Will you go now? Okay, now you'll go. Humans are all very bad at noticing people. Have to go up. I have not. I've seen the game we're talking about, just brief. Up. Like I've just seen the cover, Steam or whatever. That's about it. Ugh, the fucking 10-hour long animations, man. Go next time. Thing takes forever in Planet of Lana. Where are we popping? Where are we shooting? I'll be going this way. Cool to think you'd be going forwards. Where we want me to go, man. I don't think we're hurting it, bros. Oh, you could just pass through here. That's visually very clear. Of course. Are we supposed to have the little dude on here or something? Sure feels like we should be. Multi-tact is good. 1 year. That's your own loss, bud. Why'd you do that to yourself? It is. You should want to watch Columbo. Deprive yourself. Okay. More time. Maximum distance. Just what can I pass through and what can't I? It's a little inconsistent sometimes. Insta-kill. I'd be able to slide right past real quick. Wonderful. Of course we gotta redo that. A lot of waiting. A lot of fun. It is instant. We have to go back the long way. Riveting. You just imagine like, oh, you don't have to spend all this extra time doing shit, but you do. Had to do something to speed it up and it just takes longer. Wait for the next cycle. Went too early. Might even have to wait for the next cycle. Because now it's all fucking off kilter. Just a lot of like slow, boring, I feel like this. Cool camera. Don't compare this to inside, bro. You dare. Standing me. It's besmirching the good name of inside. He's besmirching. Brother wants to do food in like 3 or so hours. I might do RE after that then. Take a nap before then, like I said I was gonna do. This will still probably take another hour or two anyways. What the hell are you talking about? I said earlier he wasn't here when I was talking about how tired I was. And I might need a nap. You dare you smirch me. It's smirching, man. My good name. You Inside modeled after some other game. Talking about Limbo. It's the same devs.
Meno. Ruaveno Lana. Te mafati.
Manaorin.
Hulai.
Oh, we did it. Grandpa's dead. Oh no. Anyway. Is the cure still here?
Wakora Timui.
Riama e taterali. L'anno. Filani.
Meno.
I mean, that's just Planet of Lana. You know, after like the first minute of each game, how half of it's a kill.
Imana. Omenan Wakora Timui.
Pama. Mafati.
Epic bit.
Meno. Meno, meno, meno,
I think this guy's an asshole.
Rakuen?
Lana.
Sith got him.
Rakuen, beno. Ati.
Lo
Oh man. At least he's still got the gear on him.
Tatane.
This is unbelievable. Yeah, I can't believe we already had the fake out kitty death. Now we're getting the grandpa death. Bad guy establishment. Bald bad. Technology bad. They're killing the animals and the nature. And it's like, of course, everybody agrees with that shit's bad. But it's like, yeah, the most like been there, brought on kind of story beats. And then between it, you get like a solid 40 minutes of like weak puzzle platforming. Like, I mean, there's nice visuals here, you know, like it's comprehensible and everything. It's not like it's like the story beats are like inherently bad. It's just like, God. You're looking for a little extra X Factor, a little extra pizzazz. A little bit, something else to say in this kind of story. It's just not there, man. And that, like, a lot of the puzzle stuff is, like, just acceptable at best. Like, just being, like, 80% of the runtime, and then the rest is this kind of shit. It's like, ah, this, man. Looks great, though. Like I said, Lana's kind of like a trailer game for me, man. I was hoping this one would be a little bit better paced. Mechanically a bit more interesting. Very similar. Credits. Find out what happens in Planet of Lana 3. Well, I mean, trailer game in the sense that, like, it's really visually impressive in the trailer. You can pull a lot of, like, really nice art, 'cause that's one of the strongest points of this. But, like, in the first game, you spend so much time in some of those places that wears off. Story beats and gameplay just aren't really there. Like, almost best as, like, a trailer. Well, maybe that's being too mean to it. I mean, a lot of people really love these.
Ilo.
I was hoping I liked this one a bit more than the first one.
Ti ai muy.
I mean, probably just off base. That's just kind of how I feel on
Ilo.
it.
Una. No era Quen. Era. Ero Makora. Lana. Ola Eloite, meno? Hm? Anua!
Lana, lo talavi.
Hilo.
Well, do you forget you have the cure, bro? He goes off to destroy some big drill while your sister or whatever is turning into a fucking zombie. Priorities.
Meno cora.
You need to know about the settlers, man. Dead. People buried. Maybe how? Potato. I drive the baby. What the? Fucking baby driver, dude. Let's go. Take the baby. Wario Land. Take the baby. That's a mini game in a WarioWare game. Shake it. The baby. If you made it a baby Wario, they probably would have you shake it. Take the baby mini game in there. Maybe they do. But that's a step too far. Did you guys see Nintendo was suing the US government? Man, you gotta hate the Nintendo lawyers, but man, I'm down for anybody who wants to sue the US government. Send those guys to do something else, man. That is suing people making sheet music on YouTube for music. See how far it goes. Hopefully pretty far. The AI is taking over right when my man has to leave. What the bros? I thought I could trust the hive mind. Fuck no. Why did they have to be right next to the hologram to turn? That's exactly one he I can't believe it. This super evil hive mind thing. I thought he was gonna be a good guy. Oh. What the hell is going on? Waypoint guy, where I spam. Like in the solo sections, you could just like move them manually, but whatever. Just hold RB.
Muy. Tumara. Pamalo pomana. Meno. Olai. Muy. Eruma muy. Dia. Ireo pamaorino. Atirotia muy. Orali. Meno. Dilai muy. Muy. Meno.
Oh, the music. It swells with emotion. I'm gonna kill Praxis. Change a fucking chapter to that. Whoops, forgot to check it for. They just broke right here. Oh, they just gonna fucking bomb the place? Ability hug. our heroes will slowly die here. When will that robot reveal himself as the robot? El Capitan. The big reveal. The water is extra hot, not just steamy. Broiling. Planet of Lana 2. That would be a funny title drop, huh? Or whatever the sub. What is the sub name on this one? It doesn't even show up on like most platforms. I don't remember if it was the title drop in the first game. Wouldn't have been surprised. And it does Lana. Is it? Gonna be the Higginbana ending of Planet Lana here. I will stop bad things from happening by making bad things happen. I'm gonna get some more coffee. You guys can contain yourselves from finding out what's gonna happen for next agreement. Ooh, yeah. My god, they've turned the world to shit. Such devastation. These are bad people. Not coming. Bad time, brother. Lovely. More stealth timing, please. I've had enough. 2 games in a row, the same shit. Wait, another entire cycle. What are we doing up here? Can I just jump up here? We're supposed to stealth past this guy. Some other famous old school cinematic platforms like Oddworld. I don't know if I'll really ever want to play another Oddworld game. Maybe someday. Not high on the list. I played the shitty remake of the first one because I had no idea of anything of the series at the time. Maybe I would have liked it better if I played the old one. Not sure. Definitely captured the crazy art better, which was a lot of the appeal. This is the good Wawa. Are you grabbing it or not? Is it moving without her touching it? Thought I just hadn't grabbed on yet. good. How long have these people been here? This looks like it's ancient. Always been here and we just didn't know about it in the first one, or what the fuck? Like it just popped up. Guess this is an ancient ruin. Right next to there. Oh. Already getting R9 memes. Sent to me straight to the veins. All of the mechanics are back. We're here for you. Little Dookie. Dookie solves every problem. Gotta do it again. No, I thought once was too much too. I mean, not enough. Cool. Somehow we still died. I think it makes sense, bro. secret. My first one. Let's just not think about that. Can't say I've been really on the hunt for secrets. Base is already got issues. I mean, I'd be curious to see what it is. The bad guys are people too? Hey, it's current leader. Who could that mysterious masked man be? Get him in. Nice visual. Occasional really nice looking shot. Game strong point for sure. Did they just whip this up in like a few minutes, or has this been like off screen this whole time, dude? We were just living in some huts 2 feet away. Who knew that society was right here, guys? Society at the cost of everything else. I guess she didn't know much about Planet of Lana at all. I guess we're supposed to believe they were always here. Or like, pretty much. Unless they work really quick. I mean, there's just a little too much overgrowth. It's all being ran by sin. Look at that. All that sin in the back. Clean on the top. Sinful underneath. My God.
Pamaki.
More gameplay. What the children want. Where are you trying to get to? Up top over there.
Kialo. Hola.
Where does the metal structures go? This one's been cooler. A little bit more open with some sunlight. Whatever, rust.
Pamaki.
You make that jump.
Pamaki. Pamaki.
Where does the big metal rusty structures go? 20 ain't too bad. It being under where it is too makes it a bit more contextually interesting, if that's a thing.
Pamaki. Pamaki.
But having flying vehicles and all that. I never found all these people.
Temat, ho fatto, ite doni, lo tellamo, domi pregala diema, notea, filo, lo fata nue corali.
Propaganda man. Alright. We just keep the kill turrets right outside of the huts. Yeah, it is. Peace on earth, brother. You're there. Set up so that your biometrics don't cause you to get insta-killed. We wait for the little guy once again. Can I move forward or just keep pushing the fucking invisible air? Invisible air, you know. The air, the invisible wall. pacing you down just to where you get it. A little crazy in here. These people's lives are built on a road of destruction. It's Earth 2, brother. Wow. You get up there? No. Oh, you can grab that still. Finally, we're on the train here, we're doing a thing, but solving the same puzzles again. Fixing it up. No, we play it. Cool. If this section lasts 10 fucking 20 minutes too long, like all the other ones. The train, I'm sure, and all of the minerals, whatever the fuck. Can you perfectly time the extremely slow door? Find out. This riveting section. Punishment is waiting 20 more seconds to do anything. Still not enough. Wait, I guess until I just wanted to see if they'd clean up the pace and use that great art and stuff. Stronger stronger deal, but it's really the same stuff again, same problems. Well, I'm gonna be going and getting food with my brother soon anyways, and I need a nap, so it'll work out today. We'll do smart video. I don't know. I mean, I referenced the first one enough. It's like, oh, let's see if the second one, you know, clean it up a bit. Because they've got them making us some cool stuff. Yeah, I think their game's good to all. We've played a lot of these. That the occasional art blast is not enough. Because the stories they tell, well, you know, sure, what little messages and themes and stuff there is are pretty trodden. I mean, they've been around town on these kinds of things, very predictable, very typical. And that'd be fine if the execution and the pacing and, you know, the unique stuff like the world and all that was stronger. For me, it's they're like 5-hour games that feel like they're 20 hours. I'm in the minority on that. Fine, I mean, good for the devs. Although I wonder how well this one's gonna do. It kind of just came out, and honestly, I didn't even know it was gonna come out. I didn't hear anybody talking about it. Kind of a, as far as a lot of games coming out, probably been the only busy time of the year. I mean, hopefully it does well for him. It's not like a cynical kind of game or anything, it's just kind of got all the big problems that Limbo likes have. Or that they can have. Factory. This thing's supposed to like. Okay. We have to like climb this thing. Of course, it doesn't work right here. How do we want to do it? Probably just fuck it. More weird fucking timing shit. They won't let me go underneath. Gotta go the long way. What path? Can I jump up to this, or am I about to make a mistake? No. No, sir. I think you can be on this thing when it's moving. There's like a nice way we can just jump up on it, but easiest thing. Yeah, I think it's right there. Don't take a bit. Of course, it doesn't turn that one off. You have to jump up on the smasher. Cool. Is this fucking rat coming or not? Does show the wire, I guess. Not really think about even looking at it. It's usually pretty obvious what's gonna turn off. Not that though. Jeez. There's a secret over there, but I don't really care. puzzle boss fight. You must wait, my son. Okay, now wait. I think if you go quick enough, you could skip that wave. Sitting and waiting during a boss fight. They love having you wait. So. Why not in a boss fight, right? We're gonna shoot him. Well, finally had the chance to shoot something. This thing, it don't work. You got hit. So we need to stand not too close on the area here. We take this guy out and the whole operation's over forever, brother. Somehow. Entire society's gonna learn from their ways and misdeeds. Guess we need to get close to bait him again. How many missiles this guy got, huh? She got hit anyways. Don't we want to rush over to him before he can do that, though? Guess he'll give us a little time to hurt him before we have to worry about all that. takes you a couple seconds for some reason. Oh. Not enough. I mean, the shield's not really that good. It kind of hits you right on the thing, man. This time it was just fine, whatever. My wouldn't would be. No, don't kill him, you'll be just like him. Your grandpa wouldn't want this. He's just trying to help his people by destroying the world. Where's the robot guy?
Levata. Ati.
Meno. Meno.
Meno.
Dear, Ima. Rama.
Revenge, good. That would be interesting. They went with that. What the robot guy? I can't believe it. I mean, wait, who's underneath this hood? For the attempted murder of a fucking 10-year-old. I'm gonna give you a nice vacation. Who could this mysterious hooded man be? There. If I can rocket home, bro. We're going back to Earth, brother. Yeah. And tell me about your time destroying the area. Nice fucking. I thought you had a fucking club pipe. Can't believe he died, bros. What did he get shit uploaded, or did he just wake up later? Because we did see this.
Muy?
Menu muy. Olai.
Oh well, a dead baby. Let's keep moving. Sweet. I was like, whatever. I guess that sucks. Anyways. Easily hackable robot people.
Omena. Omena
Oh,
nueite.
what is make this whole civilization in like fucking few weeks? Did they not know he was a robot? How the hell did I know his voice is super robot-y? Yeah, maybe. Cut to black. One more time, please.
Hello? Lana!
Anwa?
Lana?
Forward to Planet of Lana 3, the Planet of Lana Saga. Welcome to Earth. Will there be any after credits? Cut to black. During every extreme, cut to black. I don't know if I'd play the third one at this point, dude. I would have to browse it and see if it made significant pace and like gameplay changes. True. I mean, those are a little more stimulating. I mean, they're way worse, but they're stimulating. So I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be more after this, but yeah, you know, it's same problems as the first one. I mean, there's less novelty because you've been in the world before, but they have some cool new environments that look good, and like a screenshot or two that, you know, they make work, but generally you're just engaging with the same robots and the same metal structures. There's some, you know, environmental stuff. It's a lot of shit from the first game, like the rock creatures and shadow guys and all that. So I mean, really, it's just like, it's just, you know, just the environments. That's kind of the strong point. Seeing a couple of nice environments. The thing is, like, well, it's a nice looking world. The whole thrust of like the story and everything is like, in this one, like human issues, or in the first one's like robot issues. The rest is like a backdrop, and that's fine, but without really like keeping you strung in with like strong pacing or a world you want to question or learn more about. It is just eye candy. Yeah, positive. It looked nice sometimes, right? I mean, it always looked nice, but sometimes it didn't matter much because you're just running through the same like concrete metal structures for like an hour, or you're in the same environment that, while looking nice, doesn't have like this narrative, or sometimes for me even the music, like, or the gameplay, just atmosphere to really make that more spicy. Like, it's just backdrops, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it's stock Limbo-like type of cinematic platformer gameplay, but just stretched way too thin. Well, I mean, they've got a little bit more mechanical stuff here. They're taking care, like the taking over robots is kind of cute, and they make some normal but like okay little puzzles with it, but just everything takes a little long in this. Just moving around, every puzzle is designed around you going the long way around everything, but there's still just enough timing execution things where you might have to retry some stuff here and there, maybe even a little trial and error, or like things that maybe aren't like as visually intuitive. Some of that's just, you know, operator error, but that kind of extra slowness on top of a genre that's, or subgenre that's already kind of known for not being like super mechanically or like control wise very fun, which is fine. It's just, it's like a little much. It's kind of slow. Usually, you know, stuff like your insides and all that kind of shit are really strong because they kind of use that stuff to add to the immersion and keep the pace going at like a good clip. You know, Inside's not too worried about you doing 20 puzzles in the same factory. Like, it's trying to kind of like keep something moving with some visual storytelling in the background. And, like, he's always surviving, trying to get to the 3 doodads in this. At the end of the day, it's like a story that's pretty trodden, like society bad because they destroy the environment. Even, you know, it's like, yeah, I mean, maybe that's a little oversimplifying it. You know, they got the little space origin, like, you know, sob story with all the robots and shit. That's more of like a lore thing and backstory type of deal, but Like most of the game is, I would say, what, like 90% of the game, if you're not predicting a lot of it, it's just you seeing the bad guy fucking over the environment a bit. You know, it'll be a cute animal gets fucked, or just a general antagonism because you're just like trying to juke him a bunch. But it's not. The point is, that's fine if it was like just part of the pie, but that's like the whole driving thing. That's supposed to keep you interested to like facilitate like all these puzzles. It almost feels like it's more puzzle focused. But they're very dry puzzle platforming sections. Like, they're inoffensive, but they're slow, they're dull, they're repetitive a lot of the time. Been life is actually life should force from reaction myself scared that I have numerous more Life is Strange games after this. A lot of big Life is Strange fanatics don't like True Colors, but I did. Maybe that says something. But I will say that the baby died was actually kind of surprising. Because this is a series where the cute thing fake dies like multiple times in the game. So, shame that they just kind of cliffhang the next part though. I was like, okay, maybe something's going on with this guy. Maybe we'll get something interesting. And you know, he's just kind of leaving this place. I guess he helped make behind. I mean, that people really didn't think he was a human was kind of surprising, but you know. Once it starts getting going on that front, it's over. Cliffhang. I mean, hell, the first game at least felt like a complete deal. So. I'm gonna be moving to my bed for an hour, and then I'm gonna go eat with my brother, and then RE9. Yeah, I will say, if you want like simplistic gameplay with like strong narrative and big moments, music and visual light, Opus Echoes of Star Song that's the keynote shit, dude. Everybody should play that. But as far as Life is Strange goes, if Reunion or whatever this one is like really good, I will be maybe willing to. But Double Exposure is supposed to be like pure shit. So I don't want to play Double Exposure that bad, but like I will to play this one if it's good. Otherwise, my journey ended at True Colors, man. I didn't play Life is Strange 2, but I did True Colors and Before the Storm and the original and stuff. Yeah, it kind of depends on the reception on this one from the fans. The Double Exposure kind of feels like a cash grab, and this one, I don't know if they were making it at the same time, but it kind of like has like a desperate reek to it. So we'll see. Yeah, I know you've been rocking them. So. RE9, wow. Forward to it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna love RE9. Yeah, I remember you saying that. I never tried that out. I never did Life is Strange 2. I haven't played their new ones where Don't Nod's trying to do like the Life is Strange thing again. But with like the Goonies kid thing going on. I forget what it's called. It's got like 3 episodes total or something. I'd have to double check. But yeah, I like Life is Strange enough. I mean, a lot more of the music and angsty shit. You have to let me know how you like True Colors. And if you get to Double Exposure, please let me know what you think of it. I don't know anybody who's played these, so I gotta know, man, because like I skipped over it because I just heard it was so bad. Yeah, Lake. Yeah, that's the pinnacle of Life is Strange like. But yeah, I don't know. So I mean, this game, you know, it's got some craft, it's got the heart and all that stuff. You know, I mean, it's good they've had success on these. I don't know. I mean, how much on this one? It kind of just came out. I think this leaving off I think this Talon, a pretty trodden tale. I think not really pushing the envelope on what they could be doing with their gameplay and stuff, or at least cutting it down to like a tighter pace for like a story and upping the kind of like production value and little set pieces and stuff they could have. Not just excitement, but like, you know, telling more of an interesting story with their art in the backgrounds, right? Like a lot of the time, like I said, you're just kind of going for an hour to get a doodad through a bunch of puzzle rooms, and then they give you like a very light chunk of story. You know, they try to pretend that you've got some kind of really personal thing going on with her by showing you like the theme park of like flashbacks, the classic gaming fucking storytelling device nowadays, and after an hour of fucking doodad hunting, and it's just like, I don't know, man. It's so stock, so dull half the time that, you know, while some of it's nice, some of it's inoffensive, some of it's charming, there's some good visuals, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, as someone who plays a lot of these, I guess, I don't know if I like this one better or worse than the first one. The first one, I mean, was painful to get through after a while. This one had its moments. I did play this over like 3 streams, which helped, but I think this one is in a way worse because it just leaves off for like a cliffhanger, and it's, well, it's got a couple highlight moments story-wise. It kind of just feels like it's like the more typical beats. I mean, it always feels weird to like kind of like be dunking on something that's like, you know, trying to pull at the heartstrings, and you know, the environment's dying. It's not the messaging. It's not like the heart of the thing. It's just, I mean, for me, the execution. Yeah, you know, well, it doesn't matter if I don't feel a whole lot about it. Like the kids say hello. It is like you're a game where you're not supposed to know the language and stuff, but then they keep giving you notes that tells you what like a lot of people say. But I mean, hats off to trying to make it conversations happen with just body language. Life is stranger paradise. About half any other X is cranked to 11 even compared to the first game, yeah. Well, Before the Storm is Tech 9 or whatever. So it's a different studio trying to kind of like evoke the style, the feel of the first one. So there's like way more angst and knowing where a lot of those characters go because of the first one. I'm sure they want to crank it even more. They're the ones who take over the series. Like I said, I liked True Colors. Some people don't. It might just be because it doesn't have Max, Chloe, and all them. I mean, this Life is Strange fans are like giga hardcore about it, which might be why a lot of people hate Double Exposure, because they Max again or whatever. Or they might handle it a little more weird compared to how Don't Nod did in the first game. But how does it feel playing Mega Man Legends 2 in this almost back to back, and they both look the same and the same way? You're going to space. Yeah. We'll go to space in Red Alert 3 as well. It's gonna be Mega Man, Lana, and Tim Curry up in space. The greatest game ever made. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, overall, if you really like Planet of Lana 1, I'd recommend this. It's more the same. If you're hoping for like, if your games need closure and you don't like cliffhangers, then maybe not then. If you haven't played a lot of cinematic platformers, if you're really enraptured with the art, like you could just stare at it forever no matter what, like I guess I'd recommend it on those fronts. I wouldn't be the first of these types I'd play, but like, you know, if you're not tired at all of like this kind of formula for these kinds of stories with no extra pizzazz put on it or spice or messaging or exploring of like any of the themes or anything, like it's very just like on its surface, then like go for it. I mean, it's fine there, but I don't know, if you thought the first one was a little drawn out, paced a little poorly, and not really trying to do too much gameplay for a game that didn't really have strong like gameplay roots, it's not really the genre for some of that, then I don't think this does much better there at all. I think it's pretty much the same deal, down to even a lot of the same assets and enemies and stuff, which, whatever. I'm totally fine with them reusing stuff if it meant, they'd have a bit more variety in other places and like a stronger story to tell. I didn't feel it, man. I don't know if I would do a third one of these. I would have to really see that it's like cranked it up a notch. These games are like 5 hours long, but they feel like they're like 50. It's just something about the pacing. I don't know. Maybe I am more cynical on these than I should be. I mean, I do play a lot of these cinematic platformers, and like walking sims and like the journey-like types, where they'll all have a lot of similar types of stories and issues, but there's just a lot of really good, like, simple gameplay or like clever gameplay stuff that tells like really strong stories without words out there, or with words. I mean, not like a huge knock on this specifically. It's just there's just a lot of good shit, man. We didn't find all these secret holograms, apparently. Checking the achievements. There's actually quite a few. I didn't make much of an effort. I think I found one. It's just one piece of like a puzzle like picture. So I mean, I imagine there's like maybe they reveal something. I don't know. I gotta look at it. I gotta look at it later, maybe. But yeah, one piece. So, anyways, probably dogging on Planet Alana enough here. If you like the art, maybe give it a try. They're both on Game Pass. But you really need to be super hard in the cinematic platformer thing to a fault, so. Otherwise, I don't know, man. I would say just check out some of the visuals, scroll playthrough maybe. You're fiending for more and you've played a lot of these, I mean, maybe go for it. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it. Anyways, I will catch you guys in like an hour or two, or probably more like 2 or 3 hours. I don't know exactly when brother's getting off. Then we'll do Resident Evil 9. Be pretty hype. Pretty excited for that. So that'll just be the focus for the next couple days. Curious to see what people think on this one. I imagine a lot of people who didn't love the first one wouldn't be trying this one. I'm kind of curious if there'd be other people like me who kind of wanted to see if it would keep shape off. I don't. My thing is like I just don't. I mean, their first one review is super positive and it sold well from what it looked like. So like, why would they change much, right? I mean, why not do it all again? I will say, if there's anything cynical about the second one, it's that it leaves off on a cliffhanger. And I mean, I can't blame anybody for wanting to make it like a series. If they had success with the first one, it's not really that cynical of a thing, I guess. Also, the first one's 90% off right now. So. Planet of Leon. Planet of Leon. A world that only Fujos could create. Only Fujos inhabit. $1 million Leons and 1 Fujo. Anyways, best of luck to the devs. If they do another one, maybe I'll take a peek.